Hello, it's Micah. How's it been? In this video, I'd like to give you 4 tips and tricks that will help you succeed as a software engineer that no one tells you. Now, let's jump right into it. The first shortcut. Well, it would be shortcuts. Should have worded that better. Shortcuts. They're incredibly important. I spend so much time just repeatedly going from one piece of code to another, one line, one paragraph. I go back and forth, and it's a big waste of time if you're just holding down the arrow key, holding down that backspace or something like that. We all do it. We all get into the habit of, well, it's not a habit, it's just if you don't know shortcuts, that's the only way. Most people don't care to learn shortcuts because they don't need to, but in software engineering and programming, it saves so much time. Your job is to spend time going from one piece of code to another, going up and down, back and forth, repeatedly going from one piece. Maybe you need to put parentheses there, a semicolon here, and if you aren't able to do that very quickly, you're wasting time spending it's more time than you think. It's a lot more time than you think. And when you learn shortcuts, easy shortcuts, it saves a lot of time and it makes it feel less tedious. Holding that backspace, holding that space bar or arrow key or whatever, it just feels tedious to keep doing that back and forth, blah 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 blah. Just shortcut it. Just control arrow key, shift delete, shift end, shift home. There's so many shortcuts that make it so much easier, save you so much time. Just do it. It will make your life easier. It's not something that's hard to learn. It's something that's easy to learn and has immediate effect on your work, on your time. You're not wasting your time. You'll do things easier, and it's a nice skill to have because we all spend so much time on the internet going from one place to another. It's just programming gives you the reason to learn the shortcuts more than any other place. Please do it. You won't regret it. It's incredible. Shortcuts. 2. Your code doesn't need to be perfect. That's so important. It's more important to get your code out, to get a working product out there than to make it look perfect, because you could spend all the time in the world trying to make it perfect, but you just wasted all the time in the world. You need to get products out there, and you will learn how to make it look better over time. You just need to practice doing a lot of shitty takes, and then the 1000th shitty take will be probably better than what you imagined the first one should be. Just do it, practice it, and you will get better, and you will know how to do it better, cleanly, smoothly, have it look more dry, don't repeat yourself, all of that. That will come, but it's very important. Just code, just get something to work, and make sure you plan it out, make it a product. You know what you're doing, you know what you want to work, but the manner isn't wasting all your time, because time is very important. 3. Extensions. Extensions are so important. I use Visual Studio Code to program, to write code, all that, and they have a ton of different extensions out there for everything, for formatting your code to make it even look prettier if you want, to giving you further shortcuts to do whatever you want in your code. Extensions are incredibly helpful. New ones are created all the time. There's an extension for almost anything. Just use extensions. Just do it. Just get as many as you can that your computer can handle. You can't get too many because it will just slow your computer too much, but you could get a bunch, and they just speed up your work process so much because they're very, very helpful. It's as simple as that. Extensions, it's not like cheating or anything. These speed up your work process and give you the ability to do more efficient, more helpful work. So just get extensions. 4, and lastly, practice coding with a website like there's Code Wars, and there's also Hacker Rank is another one. There are two websites that off the top of my head that are so helpful. Just practice your code. Not everyone needs to do it. It's not a requirement. If you are able to learn how to program, if you could become a software engineer without spending time using those websites, all the more towards you. You wonderful, great job. But for most of us, we need all the help we can get, and that is so helpful. Those websites, what they do, they give you a platform where you could practice different problems for a ton of different languages in programming, how to do this and that. If you need help with algorithm problems, they give you an avenue for that, many times free, and probably most importantly, they give you the ability to practice your problem solving, which naturally you get better at when you code, when you do things with your programming. You'll get better at that, and that just works your brain that way. But this is specifically designed for that. These type of questions get you to think in a way, in a clever way, in a creative way that you need as a skill when you program. So these programs are incredibly important to just invest your time in. And if you can find the time, do it. You won't regret it. It will be so helpful. Please, it's a lifesaver for me, and anyone I know who programs says the same. These things help so much. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button and subscribe. Please subscribe and share the video to anyone who might be interested, who might like this video themselves, or are interested in coding or programming, want to become a software engineer, anything like that. Just show the video to them. And